Hey everybody, it's Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Oxenfree, grabbing the Ghost Stories achievement. This is to find all of the hidden anomalies around the map. So the first one you're going to find is going to be in Towny Woods. This is, of course, if you chose to find Ren first like you're supposed to, since we are doing the collectibles on our nice playthrough. So what you want to do is you want to make your way through the woods until you get to this part right here. You are going to climb down. There's the sign to get into the next area, so this is the far left. Before you head that way, make sure you drop all the way down here, and there should be a pile of rocks, which are going to be the areas where you need to find the anomalies. So to get the collectible, all you have to do is just use your radio and then find the right frequency. So just flip through the channels until you feel a vibration in your controller or some weird static noise, and you should get the collectible. And of course it will be registered on your map once you hit left bumper, so you have a nice little checklist. There are going to be 12 of them, by the way. So the second one's going to be in the next area, so you're going to head to the left and then end up at the bottom. Stay on the bottom path, so the path underneath the bridge. Hop across these rocks, and by the graveyard will be your second collectible. Remember to just whip out the radio and then just broadcast into the right frequency, and you should knock it out of the way super duper easy. There we go, that one is 99.9, and then from there you want to head back to the right, and then you want to head up, and you want to keep heading up instead of crossing the bridge, and there will be a collectible at the top of the hill right here. So make sure you walk up there, and right next to the waterfall will be another stack of rocks, and you can grab yourself some more anomalies. And there we go. Once we have that one knocked out of the way, we can move on with the story. Alright, the next one is going to be in the campgrounds. So this is after you take the cable car over here. So from the lower left-hand corner, you are going to climb up. There's going to be a fork right here, one that leads to the bridge where you're supposed to go, and one that leads up to like a stone pyramid, which we'll come back to for the other type of collectible, which are the letters. But right underneath the pyramid is going to be another stack of rocks. Make sure you knock that one out. And then there's going to be a second one in this area, so make sure you cross the bridge, and you are going to get to another fork. Instead of heading down, you're going to head up, and then by this bench right here is going to be another stack of rocks. So make sure you knock that one out of the way before continuing on your path. Next area is going to be the relay point. So this is before you get into the army place. You are going to climb up here, and then it's quite the walk, just like most of this game. Lots of walking and lots of climbing. It's a very outdoorsy game. But make your way over here, and then you are going to take a dip down, and the camera's going to pan out. But pay attention to the rocks, because it's hard to see, especially if you have subtitles on. But it will be in this pile of trees right here. So make sure you get this. Very, very easy to miss because it blends so well into the background. But we're going to make our way into the army base. And the first one is going to be right here. It's underneath the tower. So make your way under the stairs. So just climb the stairs down, and then instead of heading directly to the tower or to the building off to our right, you want to head left and then follow the beach down until you see it. It's going to be next to a firing range. So make sure you keep following over here, and then there's another building in the background. There's some lights and stuff. But we'll be right here, right next to the shooting range. Make sure you tune into your radio and grab the next anomaly. And there we go, that one's going to be on 104.7. Moving on to the inside of the army base. So this one, you will see this giant like recruitment sign right here on this building, this like mural. So once you climb down the ladder, make sure you grab the anomaly right here, right before heading into either building. So make sure you grab that. So tune into the radio, and then make sure you get this one. It's going to be 94.3, and then we can head all the way back to Epiphany Field. This is after a while. This is once you meet your homies again at the tower, and you guys decide to split up for some reason that I'm not going to spoil, because, you know, it's an adventure game. Make sure you head downhill and take the right path, and then just follow this path along. There's going to be 2 collectibles along the way. The first one's at this turn right here, so make sure you get this. This one sticks out like a sore thumb. very hard to miss, but make sure you tune it in. This is right next to the nuclear bomb bunker, as you can see right there in the background. So you come back here at the end of the game anyways. So make sure you get that, and then you want to keep following the path. Stay to the right, and you want to head all the way to the bottom. There's the gate to get to the Adler mansion, but cross the bridge and near some lights is going to be the next one. So make sure you tune into your radio. This one's going to be 105.1. After you knock that one out of the way, we are going to head to Discovery Cliffs. This is after getting the new radio that has more channels from the gift shop area. So once you have that, head back to the cliffs and then climb all the way to the top. Now with this radio, you can open up radio locks, so make sure you open up this little shed right here. And to do that, all you have to do is just tune to a station and then just leave the cursor on that frequency until the triangle fills up. But you should already know how to do that if you got the radio up to this point. Once you head into the shed, make sure you whip out the radio again, and this time tune into this channel, 100.3. And then we're going to head up here, back to the army base, and this is at the end of the game when we're trying to pretty much get the rest of the collectibles, so you're wandering around and going to places you couldn't open before because you didn't have the stronger radio. So use your new radio and then open up the door in the middle that we couldn't have access to earlier. So same thing, just find a frequency that makes your controller vibrate, hold it there until the triangle fills up, and then walk in on inside. Once you're here, the stones are going to be right here, and just tune in again and get your last anomaly. So pretty simple, but there you go. And once you finish listening to it, you should get your achievement. And there it is. It's going to be for 200 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.